of the shadows before I learned to speak my name. Built a home inside the silence, thought the darkness was my shape. Every wall became protection, every scar became a rule. I convinced myself that suffering was the only thing I knew. I wore the night like it belonged to me, let it tell me who I was. Every time the light got closer, I would question what it cost. I thought becoming numb was strength, thought surviving meant I won, never realizing there was more than simply making it to dawn. And something changed inside me, I couldn't explain the flame. The darkness still remembered me, but I didn't look the same. I became unrecognizable to the darkness that raised me, and knew every weakness, every fear that tried to shape me. I walked through all the places that once convinced me I was broken, and came back with a voice that finally knew what it was saying. I don't hate where I've been, but I don't belong there anymore. The darkness taught me how to survive, but the light taught me what surviving was for. I stopped calling every wound a permanent part of who I am. Stopped believing every failure was a verdict I couldn't understand. I started opening the windows in the rooms I kept shut tight, letting pieces of tomorrow find their way into my night. Some memories still follow me, some shadows know my name, but they don't control my footsteps and they don't decide my fate. I can't remember who I was without becoming him again. I can thank the past for teaching me, and still refuse to live within it. The darkness knows my history, but history isn't destiny. It knows the person I survived, it doesn't know the person I became. I became unrecognizable to the darkness that raised me, and knew every weakness, every fear that tried to shape me. I walked through all the places that once convinced me I was broken, and came back with a voice that finally knew what it was saying. I don't hate where I've been, but I don't belong there anymore. The darkness taught me how to survive, but the light taught me what surviving was for. I used to think becoming stronger meant pretending I was never hurt. Now I know the strongest version can't admit exactly where it hurts. I don't need to erase the night to prove that I have changed. I only need to stand inside it and realize it can't make me stay. So let the shadows recognize the footsteps walking now. Let them see the person they were certain I never become. I became. I became. I became unrecognizable to the darkness that raised me. I became everything and never thought that I could be. It taught me how to hide, but I learned how to be seen. It taught me how to run, but I learned what freedom means. I carry every chapter, but I don't carry every chain. The darkness was my beginning, it doesn't get to be my name. I don't need to destroy the darkness, I just need to keep walking. Because once you discover there's something beyond the night,